Hello, everyone. It's your sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to go over this disturbing post that I saw on a YouTuber's community tab. And she goes by the name of Nylah Vibes, and here is what she said. Judging from what black men are saying in my comment section about black women who have their children, black men would prefer you to get the procedure that takes a child out before time than to give birth. I say don't get pregnant by their ungrateful A's. Thin the herd. And as a last resort to that procedure. If you're certain you have a unicorn situation, gamble at your own risk, but the odds are not on your side. Nylah. So you just heard the post that I just read. And if you know another YouTuber by the name of Cynthia G, this lady and Cynthia G basically has like the same content, because Cynthia G said something very similar, that they should, do the procedure to get rid of black babies. And as I was always taught, you can hear different advices, but you're not supposed to take different advice, because people speak from where they are. So wherever the person is in their life, that is where they will be speaking from. And there's an advice you may take, it may alter your whole life forever. And many times in life, we all have made mistakes. We all have done things that we regret, things that we wish we should have never done. And instead of learning from those things, sometimes we learn, but then the things that we learn, we apply it, I guess, in a different way, not to better ourselves, but I guess to contaminate different people. And the Bible talks about, that root of bitterness that may spring up and in us and defile many people. And many times the decisions that we have made and we have not learned from them, and then we have an opportunity to speak into maybe 1, 2, 1,000, 100,000, 1,000,000 people's lives, and we are leading people astray because we were never healed, because we never learned from the mistakes that we did, and now we are defiling many people. Just like there are many content creators that are causing a divide, that are not really equipping people, but are speaking from a place of pain, speaking from a place of frustration, speaking from a place of bad decisions. And they are indoctrinating others with those type of the rhetoric that I just read, the foolishness that I just read, because that's utter foolishness. Because for years, they have been trying to decrease our numbers. That's why certain things were put in place to decrease our numbers. Now they don't even need to do that, because our own selves, us, different people, are encouraging to get rid of kids when you could have vetted that person. And we don't learn from our mistakes. We don't learn at all, because within a year, let's talk about the woman, within a year, sometimes the first date, your legs are wide open. Second date, legs are wide open. Within a year, the person knows where you live. The person knows how much you make. You have introduced them to your children. You have opened all your life. They know all your life story, and you don't even know who this person is. Just like a man, you see some men, I don't even know why they even do stuff like this. They see you around and they want to pull out all their money to show you they got money, and they want to brag and things like that. Okay, that's why you wanting people to use you and to Since that's what you did, you pull out your money to show that you got money. That's why the person keep on asking you for money. You see it's not working. Instead of being upfront and forthcoming, say, this is not going to work. You ghost. You string the woman along. You cheat. And this is what's causing a divide. And then you keep on doing the same thing because you keep on attracting the same person and you don't learn from your mistakes. Just like different women, the man that's going to treat you, because it's like, it's no hope out there. Oh, you could do everything right and you still could end up messing up doing. No, sweetie. You get the knowledge. And then when you get the knowledge, when you apply it, that means you understand. And then you get wisdom. Which, well, of course, wisdom is only from God. And then your intuition, because some things, yes, you don't know, but your intuition as a woman will never, ever lead you wrong. And sometimes the person that will not do you wrong, you're not attracted to them. Because why? Many women are not only women, men too. We are looking for a spark. We are looking for something to touch us. Like we're looking for, I don't know, from superficial things. We are looking for this. And men also have look for that heartbeat also too. And people can say, oh, well, I don't care. I'm grown. I could do whatever I want. Okay, you grown. You could do whatever you want. But when the consequences come, make sure you grown woman, you grown man, take those consequences also. That's not the time for you to run around, go and telling everybody, getting your revenge and stuff like that. Weren't you grown? You grown. You wanted to do it your way. Nobody can tell you what to do and stuff like that. So that's deal with the consequences. You're going to have to deal with the consequences. And now we're living in a time, there's so many knowledge out there to help you to be able to vet people. But now we're wasting our time on the internet listening to people that are feeding our pain, feeding our frustration, feeding our fears, because you just did wrong by this woman. You just did wrong by this man. And this person is just feeding that anger, that disdain, that pain that you have, and you're not learning. And there's information out there that could help you so you could choose better, so you could do better, so you can see better. But you're not listening to that rhetoric. You're not listening to those advice now. But there's going to come a time where those advice, you're not going to be able to access it. And in the times that come, whether you like it, whether you don't like it, you're going to need a woman to survive. You're going to need a man to survive in the times that are coming, whether it's for monetary reasons, whether it's for protection, whether it's for different things. The thing that's going to get many people in trouble is because you're not going to know how to vet that person. You're not going to know how to choose that person, because when the information was out there to help you, you did not spend the time to go over it, to intake that, to apply it in your life. You was there just waiting because you're sitting there listening to sad story because you're sad because you just got your heart broken. And not saying, hey, let me sit in this, and my heart is broken, but I'm going to do better. Because every time I do the same thing, I get the same results. I need to do something different. And some men also, if you who are out there looking for a woman, this woman may have been listening to a Cynthia G, to a Nylah. And if you show an ounce on ungratefulness, and then she finds out she is with child, and then she gets rid of the child because you showed an ungrateful. So you have to be able to know how to vet people, because you probably maybe have be ready to have a child, and then you encounter somebody like that, somebody who's been indoctrinated like this, and then you fall under this type of person. Just like people who are listening to some of these men and some of these women on this platform teaching how to play games and different. You have to know how to vet those people. So you know how to move strategically. Now, because everybody who comes in your life has an agenda. My job is to find out what that agenda is, and if it's not beneficial to me for my future, I'm gonna dip. And for the people that you think you have a unicorn, that means there's no there's no successful black relationship. There's no successful relationships at all. Or you're taking a risk, maybe for the people that you have dealt with. But I know countless black couples that are successful and that are happy. Not happy all the time. They never may be happy all the time, because the people that I know, they're forthcoming. That's why I make friends with people that, you know, have a different perspective in life, and they are forthcoming with the benefits and the trials and tribulations that you go through marriage. So you don't go in there, you know, happy go lucky, everything gonna be fine, everything gonna be okay. But hey, I am equipped with the knowledge and saying, no, we got to work together. We are one, and we have to work together to raise our children, to build generational wealth, to build a family, a household. So since you may not want to listen to me, let you listen to Tony Gaskins.
But what y'all have to realize is these men don't love y'all. These men don't love y'all. Y'all falling for these men before these men fall for y'all.
So you just heard from Mr. Gaskins. And as he said, especially with the women, you fall in love before these men ever fall in love with you. And then when your heart gets broken, because as soon as you're in love, then everything is open season. Everything, you let this man all up into your life. All up in your life. And you don't learn from your mistake. You don't take the time and sit back. Sometimes you jump into another relationship instead of taking the time and sitting back and say, hey, what red flags did I miss? What did I dismiss? What did I say, oh, it's nothing? What was my intuition telling me that I did not pay attention to? You know, we don't sit back and do that. And then instead of doing that, we go and we find another sister. We find 2 others. Then we find 10. We find 50. We find 100. We find 1,000. We find 100,000. Hundreds of thousands of women, and we speak to that pain, we speak to that hate, we speak to that disdain, we speak to that fears, and then we build up an army, and nobody's learning nothing. We just, you know, yeah, I don't like them. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. You can hear, you can listen to all advice, but you can't take all advice. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.